Chozo history eroded, but very little still remains. And it is priceless. For them and for us. Because we bear the same symbol and image as them. Born in the same image. I'm just gonna go ignore this. By skipping through it. Okay, you know what? Anyway. Hello everyone, GPA049 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime. Episode number 8 in the Metroid Prime Marathon series. Alright, so real quick, let us snag the quote-unquote abnormally low temperature readings that is the source of it. That is the ice beam. Make Samus's power suit shut the fuck up for, I don't know, at least 5 or 6 minutes, and then go back to the Chozo Hall of the Elders and read the lore that we've skipped through because I really wanted to make this quick. Anyway, but before that, let's go take a look at what the ice beam looks like in classic Metroid Prime graphical style. It looks like as if that that Samus's arm cannon itself is frozen. And when we turn on this, and when we turn on the thermal visor, it is very cold in comparison to the other very cold compared to the other beams. This one's very like semi-hot. This one's average in temperature. But when we go to the ice beam, it's all purple. And that cold air is just dark black. Really love the detail of thermal imaging in Metroid Prime when it comes to temperature. It's really cool, especially when you look at the ice beam in the thermal visor. Black ice. That's so cool. But anyway, let's take a look at what it looks like normally. And I just wish the rate of fire wasn't so slow. Okay, that's something I didn't notice before. This was not in the Metroid Prime trilogy, and I'm pretty sure not in the Metroid Prime Remastered, but look around the base of Samus's arm cannon. It also begins to freeze up when you're charging. That's honestly so cool. Why did they remove that? It's such an awesome detail. And it also looks like as if that pieces of the ice around the arm cannon chip off when you fire a charge shot. Yeah, it actually does. That's so cool. Underrated. I mean, overused pun is overused pun. Let's just shut the hell up and get the hell out of here and examine what we missed. We got the ice beam after Flagra. Well, way after Flagra, because I just don't know how the hell that sequence break actually works, or how do you even do that? Safety shield online, window secure. Until now. Safety shield offline, use caution near window. Are we going to fight some more Chozo ghosts over here? Yeah, we are. Okay, you know what? We're dealing with 3 of them now. Okay, now that I'm here dealing with a bunch of these Chozo assholes that are no longer Chozo, but just basically spirits of Chozo corrupted by Phazon, I actually don't need to talk about anything more about these guys because that's exactly what they are. I mean, that's what my theory is anyway, because Phazon radiation and the element itself is so corrupt and so maliciously evil that not even death can escape it, as evidenced by the Chozo ghosts. But their instinct to protect key areas in the Chozo ruins that contains their Chozo artifacts is still there. But even that's corrupted. The purpose of protecting their artifacts is still there. Technically, in spirit, but the inner parts of their mind are just completely ravaged. Because Phazon takes over your entire well-being. You have no more morals. You have no more power to yourself. Everything about you is gone. You're just like a shell of your former self when you're corrupted by Phazon. And there's no cure for it either. Until you get to Prime 3, but yeah, that's not important. All right, let's go take a look at this storytelling in Metroid Prime that people will always gloss over and make a meme out of. Scanning intensified. Yeah, it's funny, but all right, let's go take this seriously. Chozo script translated. A second plague has come upon the land, dousing the last flickering hopes of our race. Drawn by the very force we Chozo hoped to contain, a host of marauding creatures descending from space and invaded our temple, the Cradle. They try in vain to destroy it, but its power remains beyond them for now. They possess some of the 12 artifacts we call the Cipher, yet do not comprehend their function. Ignorant creatures. They are blinded by delusions of harnessing the great poison for their own designs. They walk about as masters of the planet, assimilating the ruins of our sanctuary into their experiments. We can but watch and wait for our doom. Referring to the space pirates' arrival. The hatchling walks among us. Are these dreams? Memories? Foretellings? Time and reality swirl together like estuary waters. Oh wait, like estuary? I forgot what that said. Estuary waters, that's an interesting word. And we Chozo know not what to believe. She appears as ghost-like as a Chozo, but at times the mists clear. But as times the mists clear, we see her wounded eyes and remember the child we found so long ago. What has she become, this newborn? Clad in Chozo armor, wielding weapons our hands once held. Does she dream of the Chozo as we once were? Does she long for her parents, lost to the same creatures that even now defile our sacred home? Does she still live? Okay, wow, that was a very deep lore entry I've read. That was very deep. Just referring to Samus as their adopted race. Oh my goodness. My cat's meowing. He always does this. I know, it's very tragic, Shanks. It is. Chozo's script translated. But it's also heartwarming, very touching. The prophecies tell of the coming of the worm. Born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb. The worm grows, devouring from within, until the world begins to rot. The words of the seers have come to pass, for there, in the depths of the world, the ravenous worm lurks and feeds. From the stars it came, blighting talon with its great poison. We can but watch as the worm grows, watch and wait. For the prophecies also speak of a great defender, the one who delivers the world from evil. Final days draw near. Is the newborn the defender of which the seers spoke? We shall do all that we can to aid her, for she bears our legacy as she bears the ancient armor and weapons of our people. Huh. Wasn't that interesting? First one was the arrival of the space pirates, and the other two were just the glimmer of hope, just portrayed as Samus herself, arriving on Talon 4. And the Chozo still live on in spirit. They're still there. They're just watching everything happen as they're just gone. And it's also very interesting of how that Chozo lore just detailed the space pirates' arrival, which means that the space pirates may or may not have arrived on Talon 4 very early, and you arrived way later, way later afterward. So it shows that the crisis on Talon 4 has already happened, but it's probably been like, I don't know, 20 or 30 years since that, you know, since the crisis ended. But the crisis did technically end, but it's still growing as things are gone. And speaking of crisis growing, we got more Chozo ghosts to worry about. I wanted that to ricochet so bad. Wait, what the hell? Wait, you're actually kidding me. You're actually kidding me. So, regardless if I'm like, you know, aiming at a Chozo ghost or not, regardless of what visor I'm using, my shots still go through them even when I'm shooting directly at them when they're intangible. Yeah, that's certainly fair. I really do love the Chozo Ghost's death animation. Looks like they're ascending. I was technically still locked on. Well, not exactly ascending, but they're just disintegrating from the light of Samus herself. Over here is another lore that we missed. All right. Chozo script translated. Excuse me. More and more our tormented minds turn to the newborn. As the world continues to shift into brutal, disconnected images, she remains inarguably real, a fearless figure delving deeper into this blighted world, unmindful of the terrors that await her. Was she this way before? When we Chozo found her, a fledgling orphan on a savage planet, did a warrior's pulse already beat in her veins, filling her with righteous fury? Our hopes lie with her. We leave these messages for her, that she may find our artifacts and deliver the world from its evils. Wraiths we may be, but our reach is still long indeed. We shall fight the invaders and the poison they would master until the end. So even in death, the Chozo are still with us. The Chozo is still with Samus in this adventure, aiding her to vanquish the great poison that is tainted this once peaceful, prosperous planet. Wow. That's amazing. I've always just, you know, read the Chozo lore and just, you know, examined it as something, you know, metaphorical and metaphysical and, you know, just otherworldly. But now that I'm actually paying attention, the fact that it's, the fact that the Chozo just, like, just outright, you know, describe Samus as their child. Are these the Toha Chozo? Is it the same Chozo race that adopted her? Pieces are coming together, but still, it is very nice to see. Really makes me smile. How fitting that we're in the Hall of the Elders with all this, you know, ancient music, ancient atmospheric music playing right here. Because we are in our own territory. Well, after we take care of the poison that is just darkening it. Radiation collector designed to absorb and store solar energy. They appear largely decorative. Huh. Now, you know, I always viewed this room as one gigantic puzzle with a bunch of collectibles and whatnot, but now it has a lot more meaning. Hall of the Elders. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't go too far. Okay, no. They did not become Kirby enemies. We're fine. We're fine. Even when we go all the way through this hallway and get the hell out of here when we get the ice beam. All right. Come in. There we go. You know what? I'll just ignore the Chozo ghosts. They're a complete pushover anyway. If you don't teleport over here, it should be fine. I saw that flickering light. Alright, now we're out. Well, it is rather annoying to revisit that area every single time because of the Chozo ghosts always ruining your day. Drain cover destroyed, pools free fluids. Yeah, I know. What else I'm missing over here? Yep, that's pretty much it. No lore, no other creatures besides little stone toads. Being cute. Passive and peaceful creatures. Alright, let's go. Let's go take that elevator that wherever it leads us. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, your suction hitbox is kind of big. All right, so where exactly does this take me? Just further into further into. Wait a second. Wait a second. Where does this take me? This takes me to the Talon Overworld East. Let me take a look at the map real quick. Oh, right. There's 2 elevators that lead to the Talon Overworld. One of which that doesn't really take you to anything except more details on the frigid Orphean and Phazon mines. Oh wait, that doesn't take you to Phazon. Oh wait, it does. And the other one where it's actually been so long I can't remember. Well, I'll find out when I get there. For now, we're back in this area, the Talon Overworld, and oh right. It is actually the same area that is directly above where we directly above the other destination to the other lift transport in the Chozo Ruins. But we're just like on the very bottom floor. The very bottom floor of the same room. Never mind. I'm not going there. I'm not ready to go to the. I'm not ready to go to the sucking frigate just yet because I need the gravity suit. Which, oh, yep, that's what's next. That is exactly what's next. We're going to the depths of Phendrana. Can you get in, please? All right. The depths of Phendrana drifts and get the gravity suit. And we're going to have a wild, funky, exciting time just traversing through that area because that music is a fan favorite among the community, like in and outside of it. And it doesn't really take that much to understand why, because Metroid Prime soundtrack is just really good. Really good at what it does when it comes to like having that just like grand feeling of adventure and just making progress all throughout. Really gets you going. I don't think that there's any other Metroid game out there that that indicates progress with this music as much as Metroid Prime does. Like really, not even Metroid Prime 2 Echoes has that. Metroid Prime is just all about music-wise, especially with the progression of the music. It's all about the build-up and just the evolution of progress. At first it's very very foreshadowing, forewarning, sinister, ominous, and disquieting atmosphere, like in every stretch of air that you breathe in. And then over time, when you come back to it, it's more motivating. I have no idea why it's severely underrated. Oh yeah, and even when you go to the depths of an area, it's just more discoveries to unfold as well. Alright, so got the 2 keys needed to go to the Phendrana Drift's depths, the ice beam, and the spider ball. And now we get the gravity suit, which is a long journey, but it's going to be a very enjoyable one nonetheless. And I enjoy it as well too. I don't enjoy the seedlings. Ah, yes, of course. Blood flowers are nothing more than a joke now, because they are extremely weak to ice. Good to know. Yeah, right down here is where we were before. Wait, hold on a second. I see water down there, or is that my gun? No, we were down there before. Wait, hold on just one second. Oh, right, never mind. That's just the bottom of this room when we go across here. Never mind. Gate lock engaged, the controls are on the other side. Yeah, it's a good thing it's locked, because why would you want to go to the Phazon Mines this early in the game? Yeah, see all those intersects I have on there? Yeah, it's not gonna go jack. It's not going to do jack shit to protect you against the violent stuff you're about to uncover. All right. Over here is where we go to the Phazon Mines. Analysis of walls shows rampant weakness due to severe water saturation. Large traces of bendenzium detected. It's very weird of how bendenzium just gets changed to just denzium in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Did someone in Retro Studios named Ben pass away, and then they just wanted to like remove the Ben out of his name to make it less, I don't know, have less connotations, like, oh, I miss this guy so much, so I don't want to be reminded of this guy's tragic death, so let's just call it Denzium. But then again, they do the exact opposite. They always like to name something. Nintendo has a history of doing that, just like creating enemies or characters that are based off of former employees in the company that are created in their name. More notable one is, I don't know what it was called, but it was from Zelda Breath of the Wild, that one blue rupee reindeer buck animal in Breath of the Wild that is referencing Satoru Iwata. I don't know the exact details, but that's the kind of thing that really makes you emotional. Nintendo just not the same without Nintendo just never been the same without Satoru Iwata. Carrying on the Nintendo's could definitely carry on the legacy and you know, wishes of him, but at the same time they still have their own problems that really makes me loathe them as a company. I much more prefer the developers over the publishers, to be honest. People that actually give more heart and soul and care to the things they make, rather than the publishers that have no care, no heart, no soul, and anything that you know that is made, unless it's money. That's just it. God forbid, please just let go of the freaking copyright cards to justify your senseless actions for removing or just removing, deleting, threatening fan projects, or also just never mind. Nothing can be done about it. That sucks. Gee, thanks for the reminder, Power Suit. No wonder they call you a Power Suit. You have more power over me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Isn't that fancy? No, it's really not. It's annoying. All right, we're just gonna go ignore the space pirates in this area. Actually, no. You know what? Hold still. Yeah, I'm just gonna go completely ignore these guys. I will revisit your grave site later, space pirates. But for right now, appears to be the same type of container found in the space pirate research frigate. Material seeping out from the ruptured metal is highly toxic. Analysis indicates that this may be the phazon compound the space pirates were using in their biological experiments. I wonder if it still has that really satisfying, you know, being damaged sound effect in Metroid Prime Trilogy. I'm pretty sure it sounds a little bit different in Metroid Prime Remastered, but I don't know. I just like hearing the sound. Never mind, it has no sound. That's a complete freaking letdown. Doesn't have that distinct phazon, you know, hazard sound effect when you're just, you know, being pierced in it. It's just white noise, literally nothing. Oh well. All right, I'm just gonna go save this real quick. Let me just instantaneously go straight back to Phendrana Drifts because I'm just getting a little bit, I don't know, a bit irritated having to go through Magmar Caverns every single time. Oh, but what? Okay, but what I really need to do is find that one elevator passage that is, the one elevator. Wait, never mind. It's already here. It's already there. I just need to go this way. But yeah, the path to the blood flower, the room of the blood flower, and the sap sacks. That's over here. Let me just kill you. All right. Go all the way down, and there we go. Whee! Alright. See you on the other side. Once you've seen Magmar Caverns, you've seen it a million times. You know, I could have already, you know, I could have also gotten the Wave Buster before going to Phendrana Drifts, but there's nothing really all that threatening in the depths to begin with, so we'll just get that later. As much as it is genuinely fun to give space pirates a bunch of, you know, the flying pirates seizures via the Wave Buster by just letting go of. Oh wait, never mind. Those are just the standard space pirates, not the flying ones. So we're fine. I'm saving that when we get to the phazon mines. That's gonna be fun. Every single Metroid, every single Metroid Metroid content creator has to always use this as their always has to use this as their background music because it's basically required by law to follow the tradition. Because just listen to this. It is the perfect background music to put onto your videos when you're talking about Metroid stuff, and especially the lore, and everything about it just stands out so well. It's so mystical sounding. Funky, motivating, mystical, with a touch of beauty. What is that? Is that parasite stuck? I'll just take a dip in confusion. Might have been like a enemy spawning glitch or something. All right, annoying enemy in my opinion, the most annoying enemy in the entire game, the Jet Zaps, aquatic predator made of electrically bound skeletal halves. The Jet Zap's brain is located in the upper half of its body, while the heart and digestive tract occupy the lower half. Linked only by electrical impulses, the two halves somehow function effectively enough to launch the Jet Zap to the top of Talon 4's aquatic food chain. I hope they're a lot more easier to take care of, because sometimes when you want to like attack them, they just become invulnerable for a brief period, and you have to wait until they open up their mouth again, sometimes in a jump scare fashion. They're very annoying, because they always disrupt your combat visor when you get too close to them, because they always suck you in. And when you try to, and every single time when you're trying to attack them, sometimes their shots just deflect off of them even when their mouth is open, which is severely annoying. Which means you have to be patient until they open it back up again, mutated Emperor Ing style. But in the case of mutated Emperor Ing, he's not always he's not always invulnerable every single time when his mouth is open. Unless you I don't even know why. Unless you, for whatever reason, decide to attack him with the dark beam when his heart is white. Don't. Alright. Let's do what Metroid 2 Return of Samus taught us and examine this place from bottom to top. And say hi to some beetle buddies. Oh wait, never mind. They're on the other side. Alright. There they are. Hi, beetle buddies. No mind me. Hello, scarabs that nobody cares about. Alright, goodbye. Right down here is wait. No, not yet. That's until way later on. Talon 4 apparently has some sporting events. Glider, docile airborne creatures with unusual magnetic properties. Gliders live a relatively peaceful existence. They have a magnetic signature attuned to common grapple beam technology. The sport of glider riding involves using a grapple to attach to a glider, then staying on it as long as possible. It's a good thing you can't kill it either, because why would you? They're very cute. Also, they make very cute noises when you do grapple onto them. Either they're doing it in pain or they're just doing it in surprise, like, oh, someone grabbed onto me. Oh well, this is fine. I have no purpose in this life anyway, except being used as a sport. Is this water frozen? Yeah, it's frozen. Gotta say, my favorite part about the Phendrana Drift's depths is the percussion. It's very reminiscent to the puzzle theme, but you're hearing it the entire time, and it is a very funky melody that never gets old, no matter how many times you listen to it. It's just so great. All right. Let's see. Oh, right. Stalactites right down there. Put that down. We can't go over there yet, I don't think. No, we can't. Oh, wait, we can. I'm just not paying attention to my surroundings. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so, oh yeah, and I'm also pretty sure that, in this save room specifically, there's more data about Project Titan for some reason. Temperature-affiliated behavioral index for Metroid is available at all research terminals. Access code LIF-22. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Must be something dumb, or something dangerous. Probably the latter. All Metroids destined for phase-on ranges in the mines must pass inspection. Inspection of what? That they had enough, that they're fully vaccinated with freaking phase-on infusions? So that way they could have more poison to ingest to make them even more corrupt and more than what they already are? Brilliant. It sounds so exciting. Let's put them in there, I don't know, just put them in there like normally as is, because they're always drawn to phase-on. For whatever reason, they're always drawn to phase-on normally, as evidence in, I don't even know why. Why are they drawn to phase-on so easily in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes? Genetically modified to make them more tolerant of it or something? Probably. Maybe some lore that I skimmed through in my last playthrough. Oh wait, never mind. My last playthrough, I just basically rushed through it on an emulator to unlock all of the multiplayer stages to do some more multiplayer stuff. And attempt to wreck the shit out of Adam. As long as he doesn't have the fucking power bombs early on. Bastard. Anyway. By the time of Metroid Prime 4, eventually it gets an announcement, an update status, releases, whatever. Please let there be freaking local and online multiplayer on the damn thing. I want Metroid Prime 2 Echoes multiplayer to come back so bad. You have no idea. Great. This one takes me to the bottom and top here. Let's go to here. Oh, right. Get me in! Jet Zaps, shut your mouth. Literally just shut your mouth. Okay. Getting very close to getting the gravity suit. Even though it looks like they were basically going around in circles because this area is very similarly designed. But at least the stalactites make them more distinguishable, so that's good. All right, just gonna ignore these. I forgot what those enemies were called. Let me scan them real quick. Ignore these. How the fuck? Why can I not scan you all of a sudden? Flicker bats, that's what they're called. I just remembered. I didn't even need to examine the logbook to remember. I remember in like my Metroid Prime Remastered stream, I got severely freaking lost in this area for some reason because I never do. It was because the area was so foggy I could barely tell where I was going until I got the gravity suit. It was so embarrassing. That never happens. Anyway, Aqua Reaper, powerful aquatic tentacle, part of a submerged organism. Yeah, I'm just not gonna question it. Similar in nature to the surface-based Reaper vine, the Aqua Reaper has adapted to a liquid environment. It shares the poor vision of its rock-dwelling cousin, relying on a crude sonar sense to seek prey. Unhindered by water, the Aqua Reaper has considerable speed and strength. Behaves the exact same as the Reaper Vine. Oh my god. Also, we're by lava for some reason. Well, then again, Nightmare Caverns does connect to Phendrana Drifts anyway, so checks out. But still, wonder if there's a heat signature down here. Yeah, there is. There is. Though it's not all that hot because it's submerged in water. Makes sense. Giving a lot more emphasis on the depths on Phendrana Drifts. Cool. It is rather funny that when you destroy a Reaper Vine or an Aqua Reaper with a Plasma Beam, their death noise sounds like the souls of the damned when they just disintegrate. Satisfying to hear. Anyway, we got the gravity suit. It's not going to protect us from lava damage, unlike in the classic games, but it still makes us move freely in liquid environments, so this is going to feel absolutely fabulous. Also, for a brief moment, I saw Samus in the gravity suit when it just transitioned to the next scene. Like, for a brief moment, I saw her wearing the gravity suit before it just went to the next scene. That was weird. Maybe I'm just losing it. Anyway. She-Urple now. Why She-Urple? Gravity suit. Yeah! Moving in liquid environments is no longer hindered. Cool. Now everyone can enjoy water levels. I mean, I enjoy it either way. Gravity suit or not. Oh look, it's those Skullterra fish that's more easier to see now. Okay, I'm genuinely curious about something. Does it say in the logbook that the gravity suit also enhances vision when you're underwater? Let me take a look at this. Improves your defensive shielding, allows for improved movement in liquid environments, but does not reduce damage delivered when exposed to hazardous fluids. Modifications of the gravity suit make it easier to see underwater. Yes, it does say that. Yes, it does say that. That's the additional features that you don't really notice. Stuff that really goes, you know, undetected in like several playthroughs, in my opinion. Well, not my opinion, honestly. Because they're always so absorbed by the adventure in Metroid Prime that you don't even notice it. That means you're doing something right. Oh, shit. Oh, I did something wrong. What the? Solid ground. Cool. Play the gorgeous piano. Coming back to this room later to get that missile expansion up there. Let's go scan that stalactite first, though. This ice of this stalactite contains many different types of mineral deposits. One of the minerals detected in the ice structure appears to be a volatile form of volcanic rock. This rock makes the formation incredibly strong against tremors and concussive blasts, but it will become unstable if heat is introduced. So much detail on the scan visor just to say, hey, just melt it with fire, doofus. Oh. Oh shit. Okay. I'm not fucking with you. Like, I'm really not just gonna go screw around with you. Not a chance in hell. What is this supposed to be? Phase on. Water through a thin sheet of ice. Are we still underwater? No, that was the case. It would be more lighter and duller in color. Still beautiful either way. I cannot hum that low, even though my voice is more prominent to low pitches and humming, vocalizing, singing, and whatnot. Voice cracks still. Alright, let me just make this easier. Hey, freeze! Most definitely freeze. I'm thirsty. Bloodshed. Preferably your bloodshed, because you're so fucking obnoxious. Have they always been this annoying? Maybe it was a error in the porting of the Nintendo Wii and Switch. Wow, the Suicide Strike actually worked. But you're still dead and I'm still alive, so it failed. It is a last-ditch effort though, so props. Whatever. Anyway, we will come back to this place later, for sure. But, wait, hold on a second. Does that take me back to the Space Pirate base? Or the research? Wait a second. Oh, the music looped. Like it looped as if it looped like you were, you know, playing Mega Man X5 or X6. Let the music play long enough and it eventually just fades out and loops. Ah, yes. That's where it is. It does take me back to the research base. All right. Let's see. Yep. Now that we got the gravity suit, we can go to the frigid Orpheon. Well, rather what's left of it. It's so ironic to me that at first when you arrive in the, I don't know, there's just something so silly about it the more that I think about it. When you first arrive in the frigid Orpheon, it is something very ominous and just completely wrong in every level that you examine. Very unwelcoming as well. But when you arrive again when the place is utterly destroyed and submerged in water, it is the most peacefully and tranquil feeling in the entire game. Almost like as if you're bathing in the... It's almost like as if that you're literally bathing in your sworn enemy's destruction. No wonder it feels so peaceful. Is that what they were going for? I don't know. But if they were, that's brilliant. Well, anyway. We will do that next time. For now... we're gonna go call this episode quits and just take a break from right here. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun exploring depth. It's fun reading through the lore of Metroid and the Metroid Prime trilogy. And it's also nice that that the Chozo that might be preferably the Toha tribe. Just still witness Samus Aran as their adopted child, and in spirit they're cheering her on and just wishing for her success. Well, I really hate to be the bearer of bad news. bird folks, but it comes at a severe price of identity crisis. Like, oh my lord. Get to that in the future. It gets a lot more dark. More darker than you'd ever begin to imagine. But yeah, anyway. That will have to be the end of this episode of Metroid Prime. Of this episode of Metroid Prime, episode number 8 in the Metroid Prime Marathon series. Hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. This is GBA049 signing out. Going offline. Snap again. And see you next mission. The wonderful feeling of progress feels so great in this game.